everyone. So, for the first tip of the series, let's clear something up real fast, real early. Tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, they don't really understand your prompts. There's no inner logic engine, no comprehension, no reasoning. Well, we'll get to that later. But what they do is they do predict. So LLMs, or large language models, are trained on massive data sets. They're set to recognize patterns in language. So when you type a prompt, the model predicts the answer token by token, what should come next based on probability, not necessarily knowledge. This tool does not understand you yet. It's completing patterns based on data. This simple mindset shift, it kind of preempts a lot of the misconceptions, and students stop assuming that AI knows everything, and instead they start to come in with a little bit more curiosity and a little bit more caution. And that's, to me, where the learning really happens. So let's think of it in this terms. I used to always ask my students, how does a fish smell? And that's a really funny question to ask 10-year-olds, even going up to 8th grade, because they'll say, what do you mean, how does it smell? It smells bad. They smell fishy. It doesn't smell. They'll give you one single answer, or they might even question, does it even have a nose? Well, plug the same sentence into ChatGPT. What answer does that give you? How does it respond? And you might get a slightly different answer depending on who is asking ChatGPT. Now let's think of it from the CS point of view. If we ask ChatGPT, tell me about duck. Well, students will probably laugh or, I'll go, okay, tell me about duck. They'll say, okay, it's a bird. It's, we eat it. But if you're thinking as a CS educator, maybe you're talking about duck typing, or maybe you're talking about rubber ducking. And what does the model do when you type that? It doesn't pause. It doesn't ask for clarification. It doesn't really understand your context. And in most cases, it'll give you every scenario of what a duck means to it. And this is a great little segue into teaching Python to maybe duck typing or the philosophy of rubber ducking. In Python, we trust what an object can do and not what it's called. And in AI, well, the model's kind of doing the same thing. It's making this surface level assumption based on patterns, not this deeper reasoning. So LLMs can sound really smart, but they don't know anything. They can't really reason through a math problem or understand its nuances. Go back and tie this in beautifully with logic and conditionals or loops. Does this logic make sense? If they ask the AI about coding questions, does it make assumptions? Would a human catch the debugging mistake or that the AI might have missed? Have them position the AI as maybe a junior coder in the room. It's really helpful, it's fast, but totally needs some supervision. So here's a key for the day. LLMs don't think, they predict. And once you and your students understand that, everything shifts. For Teaching Python, this is Kelly signing off.